Hey everyone. So, if you have been here for a hot minute, you know that I disappeared on you, and I apologize for that. My name is Cheryl Russell, and I am, this channel was previously Dash Between. I am rebranding it to Cheryl Russell Art, and this video is to explain what's going on. So, it was formerly Dash Between, and the channel name was Dash Between, and I did almost exclusively junk journaling. We did lots of projects for junk journaling and had a lot of fun, and it was great. And I still junk journal, and you will still probably see some junk journaling videos and projects here on this channel still coming up. But I'm shifting a little bit. So let me tell you about the shift, and let me tell you why. So the last time I posted was probably in 2020. We all remember kind of what was happening in 2020. I had a professor that was I've taken classes, art classes, for years. Pardon me. For years, and never got a degree. And I had an art professor back in 2020 really encouraged me to go ahead and start pursuing a degree. I was in my late 50s, and I don't remember, 57, 58 years old. And I started going to Texas State. Go Bobcats. And I got my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, my BFA, in studio art with a concentration in painting. I am super proud of myself, and I did that 2 months shy of turning 60 years old. That was the 35 or 40 year degree plan. Yeah. You should do it differently, but it was a blast. And I'm so proud of myself for doing it. I'm proud of myself for the accomplishment, and I'm glad it's over, sort of. There's a part of me that still wants to go back to grad school, but at any rate, not only did I get my degree, I also, during that whole time, met the love of my life, and his name is Norm. And the reason why I'm bringing him up is because everything about this channel, you'll find his name pop up here and there. So I'm just going to tell you who he is now, because there's a lot about this studio that he has done. He is my biggest fan. He's my best supporter, and he's the love of my life. And he's an amazing man. I'm a very lucky woman. So you will hear me talking about him in context of what's going on around here. So we moved back here to Houston. So we are in Houston. I am now sitting in this studio that is my very own studio at Sawyer Yards. I am in Silver Street Studios, which is one of the complexes here, one of the buildings here on the complex. Sawyer Yards is the warehouse. It's in the warehouse district, in the arts district, and there are quite a few buildings that have artist studios here in Sawyer Yards. It's a great place, and if you are anywhere in the Houston area, you should absolutely be coming to Sawyer Yards. We have second and third Saturday events and other random events, and I'll be doing some videos about those sometime soon. But anyway, I'm in Studio 113 in Silver Street, so if you happen to be in Houston, by all means, please give me a shout and come by and take a look at the art, or come hang out and have a cup of tea with me, because thanks to Norm, I have hot water in the studio, so I can now make tea. He loves me. Okay, so what can we expect now from this channel, since we're not going to be devoting ourselves exclusively to junk journaling? Well, we're going to start off with talking about the studio. Although the studio is probably not going to be mostly what this channel is about, you will get to hear a lot of hopefully cool and interesting behind the scenes tidbits about an artist's life, about what it's like to have a studio, about the process of creating paintings, coming up with the ideas for these paintings, and the process. I will also be doing videos of sped up videos showing me actually painting them, and we'll talk a lot about that whole process of being an artist, ups and downs, and the crazies that go on in here. So the paintings, the meaning, the inspiration, and so forth. I hope to have guest artists, if I can get other artists to sit in front of a camera, which is, I can tell you, is going to be a challenge, but I have a few that I hope to get on here. I'd like to interview them and show you some of their work, other artists specifically in Sawyer Yards, but really artists all around Houston. I would love to show you some of the incredible artists we have here in this city. I also have a personal practice, 2 personal practices that I do. So I follow the Artist's Way. It's a book that it says it's for artists, but really it's for anybody who needs to clear out some of the junk in their brain. Like, I don't know anybody who doesn't need to clear out junk in their brain. If you do, good for you, kudos. But the rest of us mere mortals have junk in our brain, and this book is so good at it. And one of the things that we do is we journal every day. It's called Morning Pages. And we take ourselves out on dates every week. It's a good life, okay? It's a good life. So that you will hear more about Artist's Way a little bit here and there. But more importantly than that, more importantly than all the rest of this, is I have a daily, just about daily, art journaling practice. And I thought it would be fun to do it with you. So I have several projects. Well, I have a lot of projects that I want to do, and I thought it'd be fun if we did them together. There will be digital downloads for I think I'm going to start a Patreon, but I will have digital downloads at some point. I will also have all of the instructions here, and we will have projects that we do, and then you don't have to use the digital downloads. I'm going to show you how you can use literally almost anything to make these art journaling pages. I'm going to give you some key supplies that you need that you can probably all total for, if you don't have anything in your house, spend less than $25 and you can you can art journal from now until, my birthday in December of next year, maybe longer, maybe a whole year. I don't know. It depends on how long the glue lasts and stuff like that. But really, I'm going to show you how you can get just some basic supplies and use, and most of it I'm sure you already have at home, stuff you could use at home. And then if you want to get some extra things, that's great. And I will show you which things to get and what order to get them in. So in other words, we're not going to go out and we're not going to go spend a whole lot of money on stencils if you don't have stencils. I'm going to show you how you can make a stencil or two. I'm going to show you how you can do other things instead of stenciling. We're not going to go spend a lot of money. And I'm going to show you how you can use some things straight out of your recycle bin. Because I think that's fun. And I'm also going to have some other, workshops and classes and things for you that talk about art principles, so you don't have to go to art school if you don't want to. Although if you want to, you totally should, because it was a blast. And I made some great friends there and learned a lot. But I'm going to take some of those art principles that I learned in art school, and I'm going to apply them to art journaling projects. And to make all of it sort of full circle, I also have this whole series that you see behind me. It's all called Gifts of the Goddess. And essentially, this is, they're all paintings based on goddess energies. So you're not going to see specific, portraits in the Goddess series, the Gifts of the Goddess series, because I'm after the essence of the energies of these great stories. So, for example, Kuan Yin, that one right there, that is a mother goddess, and she is all about compassion. So as I was creating that, it's all about compassion. And I want to take some of those ideas of thinking about goddesses, thinking about specific energies, thinking about empowerment, women's empowerment, thinking about how we can be our best selves, affirmations, really getting in tune with the divinity within us, the divine within us, the power, the beauty that is within each of us. So our art journaling projects will be all about that good stuff. Okay, so whether you're here to learn new techniques, find inspiration, or simply connect with fellow art enthusiasts, consider this your personal invitation to subscribe and like these videos and join this creative family. I hope to have some easy ways for us to connect with each other and for you to share your work with me, because I totally want to see your work and I totally want to help you with it. I would love to teach y'all what good critiquing is about and how it is a life-affirming activity. So critiques are some of my favorite things. It's the one thing that I've missed the most from art school is critiquing. And I'm working on trying to find a way that I can set up for us to critique each other's work, or at least for you and I to critique each other's work, so I can help you think about what you do in a new way, not in a critical way. That's why the word critique sounds so scary, is because it sounds critical. It's not critical. It is affirming. It is a beautiful thing. Anyway, I can't wait to get started. I will announce a new ongoing project very soon, like hopefully in the next day or so. I just wanted to get this one out there and get started, but there will be new projects coming up like within the next week or so, and one big ongoing project that should be so much fun. I can't wait to share it with you. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will give you a studio tour very soon. Y'all have a great day. Bye.